Good morning, everyone. Today is Monday and we were just on spring break, but we are back to school and actually in a whole new routine now because the school finally put out their plan for my kids. Don't mind me, I'm getting more breakfast items, lunch items, etc. from our deep freezer right now because we ran out and we're in the middle of breakfast. So we need bread. Wow. Oh guys, I don't know what happened. Okay, I'm gonna show you this. Maybe one of you can help me with this. I am wondering what the heck happened. I've had this freezer out here for the longest time now, like several months. I got it in the middle of winter. I got this little old freezer and look at what happens. And I was just out here over the weekend at some point, I think Friday, so it's been a couple days, but it has not had anywhere near this amount of ice and frost on there. What is that? Why is there so much frost and ice on there? Nobody changed the temperature. It's still plugged in. We haven't done anything to it. Did not move it or anything. And it doesn't even have a lot in here. So I cannot imagine. Ew, look at how much is on that. Oh, I need to look into this and figure out why this happened and what I can do about it besides thaw it out. Like I need to know what I can do to thaw this out and then make it so it doesn't happen again. Okay, so that was fun this morning. Anyways, the school finally put out their plan for the remainder of the school year, and so my girls are going to be getting their core subjects through school but still in our homeschool setting. So their teachers are going to be putting out packets and they'll meet on Zoom once or twice a week depending on which class it is. And after they meet on Zoom and do all that, like they're just responsible for learning and doing everything at home, which works really well for us. That's kind of what we were hoping for. And then we're still doing our extra subjects as well. So Bible and everything else we are doing on our own, I guess. So yeah, so it's gonna work out, but this is our first day back and definitely a change. On this room has chalkboard paint painted on it, just like one of the walls downstairs. And so as much as I have honestly disliked this, especially as a door in on my main level of my home, it bothers me just because I like to see just white, white, white. But now that the kids are home and we are homeschooling and practicing spelling words, Addison's finding that this is kind of a cool way for her to practice. One of the days is to write with chalk on her door. So it's pretty cool. Charlotte's in my office with the terrible lighting. Hey guys, okay, so it is nap time right now and I am coming to you from my garage because we need a real moment here and I was headed out this way anyways because I need to get something to defrost for dinner tonight. I think I'm going to make the $1 million pasta for dinner tonight. I have almost everything. I might have to sub out some of the cheese and shred up some white cheddar that I have instead of mozzarella, but I don't think anybody will really complain about that, so that's probably what I'll do. And so I came to get some pasta sauce I had in the freezer to defrost that. And today has been a very overwhelming day. So my older kids go to school and we absolutely love their school. And then I homeschool my 4-year-old, and my 2-year-old is kind of getting started with homeschooling a little bit. You know, I don't go like all out with them when they're that little, but she likes to join in with her sister, so she does too. Now, so you all know, schools have been closed, so we started doing our own thing, and I was homeschooling all my kids. I spent 3 weeks creating my own curriculum, following standards and all of that because our school just wasn't putting out anything at that point in time. Well, they decided on Thursday night, okay, this is what we're gonna do for next week. And so my kids are gonna be online, meeting their teachers twice a week online, and then they have these work packets. And I'm like, okay, sure, you know. Well, we got their work packets today. First of all, we get them on Monday morning to be started on Monday. My family is a family of early risers. We're usually learning time at 8:30 and they're like ready to go. By 9 o'clock, like if those packets aren't here and printed, I don't know what I'm gonna do because my kids are just ready to go. That's the schedule that works for us. And so on top of it, I mean, we were given a computer for each of them by the school, or not given, but lent. You know how that works. So the school lent us those, but today has just been so overwhelming because we had to go pick those up. We had teletherapy for my little one who has anxiety, and that's the first time that we've done teletherapy instead of in person, and that was just a little bit crazy. And so there was that, and then just everyone's been wild. Like the older kids have just been bouncing off the walls. I know it's because of this big change, and our schedule is going to change, and mom's not making all the curriculum. I'm just making curriculum for the fun stuff now. So it's just this whole big change, and so the big kids have been in my face, literally in my face, and arguing with each other all day long. And so I'm trying really hard to keep my cool, but then while they're doing that and I'm trying to get them set up, like, okay, you do your computer here and then we'll keep them over here, and this must be what your teacher meant on here, and oh, let's ask your teacher these questions because this is all new for everybody. Well, as I'm doing all of that, my little two decided that, well, mom's not giving us the attention that she usually gives us, and I didn't have them set up with activities that engaged them as well as I thought that it would. So they went and were dumping all kinds of things all over my house. Laundry I had just folded, dumped all over the floor. Toy buckets, dumped all over another floor. Baking soda for our science project, and y'all know how hard it is to find baking soda right now, right? Dumped it all over my family room floor. I'm like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So this is my nap time. I actually have a video that was supposed to post today, but I was sick all weekend. No, it was not COVID. I know it was not COVID, but I was sick all weekend. And so I did not get it edited. And so I am going to get that done at nap time today and post it, even though it will be late, just because I told myself I am gonna post Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And that's just what I'm gonna stick to. You know, YouTube is something that I know my channel is like itty bitty at the moment. I don't, you know, maybe not even all that many people will see this video, but it's something I enjoy, and I'm hoping will grow, and I'll see a little community form from that. That's really my hope with YouTube, is just to form a little corner of the community for us moms to support each other. And so I am gonna stick to that. I am gonna do my Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I brewed myself a medicine ball tea here, and it's been steeping the whole time I was getting the little ones down for a nap, and now they're down and that is ready. So I'm gonna drink that, and I am gonna get my video edited and post. And then I had told the girls that we would make their Home Depot binoculars today because that was supposed to be the March Home Depot Kids event, and because of COVID, they just sent us home with little baggies and we never got around to them. So I had told them that we'd do that today, and so we're gonna do that. So just a little real mom moment there, like, you know, I know what we all see on YouTube from other moms, and so and I know my day's probably gonna look like, oh, so easy in the video, because of course I'm not gonna turn on my camera and video my kids arguing. Like, I'm not doing that to my kids. But I am just putting it out there that I am like just very overwhelmed with how our schedule has to change again when we just got into a good routine. And I'm a little overwhelmed with not knowing how we're moving forward, and honestly just with all the behaviors today too. There's just been so many kids' behaviors today. And I know I totally reached out to a friend and vented to her, and she was like, oh, it's not just your house. And I honestly was so glad to hear that. I even told her, maybe that makes me like a terrible person, because I really hope that it gets better at my friend's house and at your house if it's crazy. I hope we all like settle into a routine and it gets better. But isn't it nice to sometimes just hear it's not just your house, and it's like, okay, somehow there is like support in knowing it is not just me. So it is 1 o'clock in the afternoon right now. I am going to tackle the rest of this day and this afternoon. I'm just gonna like get it all done. I'm getting my house ready for tomorrow, getting schoolwork all set up for tomorrow. I'm gonna get that video done and posted. I'm getting everything done today. Like, just because I have decided that I am, and sometimes that determination is all it takes. Here we go this afternoon. It's gonna be better than this morning, right? We got this. Okay, so I did a Walmart pickup order tonight. I did have to wait almost an hour to get my order, but it was all filled. This was all I could get. I am gearing up for a big Costco trip, but I only want to go once if possible. I do not want to go more than one time into a store, but Walmart is not letting us get ground beef or honestly pretty much anything. You can't get ground beef, you can't get chicken breast, none of that through pickup right now. They're just blocking all of that from pickup. But I got what I could to kind of just feed us for a couple of days in addition to what we already have. And honestly, I was craving baking a little bit, and I usually make my own Play-Doh from flour, but I can't find flour in the stores and I need it to actually bake with. So I picked up that big bag of Play-Doh as well. So here's what I got on my pickup order tonight. I got some meatballs for lunch. I got some burgers, that'll be dinner one night. M&Ms, because somebody ate my last bag and I used them for potty training, which Abigail is gonna be starting very soon. So I got a big bag to use part for potty training and part just for whomever is eating them. Oreos, because I'm actually going to use the Oreos and these white chocolate candy melts. And I have a silicone baking mold I've never used, but it's supposed to coat half the Oreo with this chocolate. So I just thought I'd try that because it sounds like fun. And a huge 20 container Play-Doh block there. The kids will play with that inside some days. 2 cans of chunked chicken breast, which isn't the best, but I'll make some chicken salad with it or chunk it up and put it in some quesadillas or something one day. Then I got 2 sleeves of Munster cheese slices, which is Charlotte's favorite for her chicken sandwiches. I got 2 mini pretzels. One is just for snacking on, and one I got to use with this almond bark because we melt the almond bark and coat the pretzels with almond bark and then put some sprinkles on top, and it's really good that way. So I figure we'll make up some of those as well. Then I got the white chocolate candy melts I already showed you, and 2 bags of chocolate candy melts just to use, oops, sorry, Teddy's wiggling. Sorry, so I got those to use for some homemade chocolate donuts, and 4 packs of hot dogs, which yes, Walmart is ordering. This was an accident, but when I added onto my order, I forgot that I already had 2 packs of hot dogs, and it actually added 2 more. So I guess it let me do it, so that worked. So that was my little Walmart pickup order that's gonna get me until I can make a huge Costco run, and I am planning on doing a huge Costco run in the next week or so, and just I'm gonna stock up so I do not have to go out again is my hope. So that's the hope anyways. So thanks for joining me today on this day in the life, just kind of showing you what we do in a typical day and keeping kids entertained and Walmart orders and all just the running around. I will say, yes, I was very overwhelmed and frustrated this morning and into nap time, but then I managed to accomplish a lot of my list, my to-do list. I do have some that I still have to do before I go to bed tonight, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll get that done, and I'm feeling much more prepared, I guess. I don't want to say in control, but much more prepared for the way that this is going to go for a while, and just kind of a little more on top of things now. So ending the evening on a good note here, and I am going to end the vlog here. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do for dinner tonight because Walmart pickup took so long that it is now 7 o'clock at night. Actually, it is 7:15 at night. But we are going to figure out something, probably grilled cheese, something super fast to feed the kids and get them showered up. And honestly, they've been outside for the last 2 hours now, so they'll probably sleep pretty well. So, all right, I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for watching. Remember to hit subscribe so you can see all the videos as they're posting, and give me a thumbs up if you are enjoying the day in the life vlogs. I will see you next time. Bye.